If you're just tuning in, we've been here with Kai Cross of PearlHomeDesign.com and Phil Giangrande, my super producer, and we are working on a project for him. I just love that we're covering this live.
Yeah, this has been
we're
a lot
taking it from the very beginning all the way through.
All the way through the list. And what's cool is I can't wait to talk about the listing and the showings and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's going to be neat.
Yeah, we're probably going to roll this baby out in about a week.
Yeah,
and we're getting new appliances today.
It's exciting.
It's going to be pretty cool.
You know what the problem is? It's making it hard to move out because it looks so much better
good.
than it has.
I can't tell you how many times I hear that actually from clients.
Yeah.
I don't want to move now. It looks fantastic.
How did you guys meet, by the way?
Well, that's very interesting because I was working with, I work with a lot of investors that do rehabs, and I typically get them super, super great deals. They then rehab the property. Now, in the beginning, I had a tough time getting these investors to realize that there's value in having the property staged. Most investors, they're just dollar mindset.
Right.
Their thing is just bottom line. I just need to flip it and make the money. My thing is I can make you more money if you stage this baby and make it look amazing. No, we don't want to spend the money for that. No. So this one investor decided to finally take my advice and stage a property, and we got well over the asking in a very short period of time. Well, then he got the staging bug. So we had another property that we did that I got for him, and he actually found Kai on his own. And he brought Kai to me.
Wow.
And he says, hey, Toni, I've got a stager I've been working with on some other properties. So, right, Kai?
Well, he found me on my website, PearlHomeDesign.com.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of galleries on there, about 8 of them that show the transformations that we do.
Yeah.
And I guess he was really impressed by those, and he decided to give me a call. And I walked through the property. I knew I could do it. And staging for investors is kind of a different animal in a way.
Sure, absolutely.
They have a lot of different goals in mind. And of course, the main one is that they are there to make a profit.
They're not emotional about the deal at all.
They're not.
It's all about the money. Mm-hmm. So they're not emotional. They don't care what it looks like at the end of the day. They just want to flip it and turn it and move on. But I'll tell you something. When they see the difference from it being vacant to it being staged, it's a total transformation. Now they're starting to catch on. But I love the fact that in your website, you point out, you not only work with realtors, homeowners, you work with investors. It's really important that you understand the mindsets and the perspectives from all of these different angles.
Oh, absolutely. And in fact, a lot of my investor clients will have me walk through a property before they start to give them advice on new finishes, how to redo the kitchen, on curb appeal. I have experience in landscape design as well. So for a simple flip, simple investment property, I can cover all that for them. Yeah. And then they bring me back at the end of the project to do the staging too.
Well, we're working on that angle as we speak.
That's right, we are.
We just had a meeting this past week, and I brought Kai to a property that was literally still in construction. And I brought him in to meet the investors, Phil. And I said, we're having a meeting. Didn't I call a meeting?
You sure did.
I stopped construction on this deal.
You are so powerful with the way you deal with people.
I told him, I said, we need to have a meeting. I want myself, my team, my stager, and I want all the contractors and the investors. I want everybody at this meeting because we're going to stop construction. They're now demoing the bathrooms, because they had already completed bathrooms, but they were horrible.
They need to be upgraded for the market.
When
Seriously.
Kai and I walked through and we said, this is horrible. This will never make it. We need to be at a higher price point.
Right.
So we ended up convincing them to make some real serious modifications. And so they're doing that. And now we're going to take that place to another level.
It's going to look amazing.
Yeah.
And I'd like to... Well, I like the fact that I understand that mindset.
Sure.
It's like I always say, I speak realtor, I speak investor, I speak contractor. These are all different worlds, and you have to be able to understand them.
Sure.
And that way you work more effectively as a team, and you get your client what he wants, which is the better profit, the better price.
Yep, in a shorter time frame.
Absolutely. And the statistics bear it out.
Yep, absolutely. All right. Well, I want to thank you for being with us today. This has been awesome. Phil, we are going to have so much fun with your property.
I can't wait, yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. You guys are you're in for a surprise.